Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today we're going to be cleaning up the vegetable garden. We are finally getting some beautiful weather today. It's supposed to be a high of 77 degrees with a bit of wind. They are calling for a chance of rain later this evening, but it's going to be beautiful all day long. And we're going to try and get started early by going down to the vegetable garden and getting things cleaned up. As you can see, we're already getting some beautiful blooms here in the garden, so I really want to do a walk around and show everything off. And I don't keep my gardens perfectly manicured. There's definitely some weeds around, but I would like to clean up some of the edges here before we do a walk around. Pop, you find some shade? Yeah, you're going to be shade hopping today. And we're still getting some beautiful blooms here from the lupin, the columbine, and the rhododendron. And there's starting to be some more irises opening up out on the island too. So there's definitely things to go around and see. Oh, the geyser. But right now the vegetable garden is getting completely overtaken by thistles. So we need to go down there, get control of it, because it's warming up now and it's a growing season. So we can get things planted again. And then we'll be able to take everything out of the greenhouse and get it planted, because the growing season has begun. Pop. So we're going to start with the weed whacker, but we're probably going to have to do some hand pulling, especially in the garlic bed. But I think we're going to also bring out some aquarium plants and some guppies for the ponds here, because they can start growing outside now that it's warm enough. And I did have some duckweed and salvia minima in here, and you can see it has not been growing too well in the cold. But it looks like it's still alive, but thankfully I have a bunch more of that in the fish room in my aquarium. So we're going to be bringing out a bunch of it for not only this koi pond, but we're going to get some in Mumble's pond too. And hopefully we can get it somewhat established out there, so whenever Mumbles and the ducks hit the pond again, they don't wipe it out in one day. But we'll see. We still have to get the island bank covered and the green bank. I can't have all this open dirt whenever the ducks hit the water. It's a process. But before we get started today, we did have some packages show up, and I did get this one opened already because it had a live plant inside. Now this one did not have a name on it, so let me know if you sent that in below, because I really appreciate it. We are going to need a lot of aquatic plants here, now that we have all this water to filter. But the one that was sent in, I set over here in the water. Hopefully it's going to start taking until I find a permanent spot for it. This is a blue pickerel rush. It's going to have a nice pretty flower on it too. And it's supposed to be super hot these next few days. We're supposed to be up over 90 on Monday, so we definitely want to get everything we can planted and watered in. Pop. But we also have another package. Echo Pup, you want to help open this one up? Is it safe, bud? Is it safe? Tear into it. There you go. Just open it up nice and easy. Good boy. What's inside? There you go. There, we have a box in a bag, puppy. Here, let me open the box. Hold on. Lost styrofoam in there, pup. Hold on. What do we have here? Oh, wow. We got a statue. What do you think, pup? Did we need one of these? We got a cat statue meditating. Now, I did get your comment, and I know you were sending this in, so thank you, cat, for the cat. I'm sure we can find a place for it, pup? Oh, the geyser. Now, this isn't the only cat statuary we have here. We actually have two laying down cats here. My brother made these in high school. We have an angel in the back there, and then he also made, I think, an eagle over here. Don't really have these set up yet because we were tearing this garden down. But thank you, cat, for sending this in. I did say we wanted some more statuary around the property, but for future reference, I would prefer this to be a solid color. I do like having the different animals, but I also don't want everything too colorful. So all the little animal statuary I've been putting in the gardens are solid color. My dad's been sneaking in some colorful gnomes though. But I do like to try and keep things simple. But I think we can still find a place for this guy. Pop, you ready to get started? Out of battery. I think it's time to go get Mav anyway. Come on, Pop. Come on, Pup. I don't know what I was thinking. We don't have to go get Maverick today. Now, I usually pick up Maverick every afternoon during the week whenever my brother's at work, but today's Saturday, so we don't have to go up and get Maverick. It's just you and me today, Pup. And I put the big battery on charge, so we'll get a little bit more done here while that's charging up. I tried to get this side of the pollinator ring all chopped down. I'm thinking I might actually try and spray this with that vinegar spray mixture. We're not going to do that today though, because we are expecting a little shower tonight. But then tomorrow and the next couple days are supposed to be pretty dry and hot. So I'm going to try and spray that here Sunday, and we'll see if that kills things, because I want to put the fabric down and get new mulch laid here. And I already have the mulch down here to spread, because earlier this year we did the left side of the pollinator ring. We laid fabric down and fresh mulch, so you can see it is holding up a little bit better, but we're still getting weeds to come through, especially the thistle. Is this a golf ball? That's a golf ball. Got 3 golf balls here. Echo Pup, always dropping them. Found some more, Pup. Now today we are using the electric weed whacker, and this does really well for maintenance. It's light and it's easy to carry around, and we can just switch out a battery. But it doesn't do the heavy stuff too well. So the stuff that got a little bit taller and thicker, I'm gonna have to use the gas-powered weed whacker for. And mine is still broken, so I'm gonna have to borrow my brother's until he gets mine fixed. I think he just has to get a fuel line for it. He's the mechanic. But it is still pretty low over here in the pumpkin patch, so I'm gonna come over here and trim this down before it gets too long. It's getting kind of long inside the hoop house here, because the pumpkin is getting bigger too. She's looking good, starting to lean more, trying to get that to vine down on the ground. And with it warming up over 90 for the next few days, it's definitely gonna help get that more flexible and start laying it down. Just gotta keep her watered. We gotta try and get that mouse out of there too. I did spread cayenne pepper all around the base, but Echo's still found a hole this morning. But the traps are still set. It might end up moving out once we get this plastic off. We could probably do that today too. I'd like to get in here and hand weed this garden and try and reveal my garlic, because my garlic is still in there trying to grow. But the thistle absolutely took over. What are you doing, chickens? What are you doing, Columbiana? Snowball. You fence jumpers. All the chickens want to jump over to the ducks. But I think we can come over here to the pumpkin patch next, and we can get this plastic taken down and get everything trimmed up in here looking nice again. And we'll see if we have time today, but I also have the rabbit fencing I want to try and get up, because I saw a lot of rabbits yesterday. And once the plastic comes down, they might come over and investigate. Huh, Pup? You keeping an eye on things? Good. Made some good progress though. All right, pup, I think I have it all taken care of. We reclaimed the pumpkin patch down here. We got the hoop house taken down and the new rabbit fence put up. Yeah, pup, it's a little bit different here. I did leave this volunteer sunflower growing. It was right in the corner of the tent, so I don't want to chop that down. That'll be nice to have here in the pumpkin patch. Now, if I'm being honest, this is not a true rabbit fence. This is not actually going to keep out rabbits. It will deter them from coming into the patch because they'll just hit the fence and move on. Unless they see something very interesting inside, they could actually hop right over this fence, or some smaller rabbits could go right through. Pup, it's keeping you out. Over. Yeah, you don't like being separated from me. Easy, bud, you gotta clear the whole fence. But since we just took the house down, this is gonna be something new, and I don't want them coming over and checking it out and nibbling on it, seeing if they want it. So while it's small enough to fit in the culvert pipe, I'm gonna keep it here out of the sight of the rabbits. Now, of course, the mice can still get in here, so I did put the traps in here around the edge. Maybe once they come around the edge, they'll go right into them. And we'll see if we can catch all of them. Pup. But I also got my sign back out, so everybody knows what's growing here in the patch. Pup. Giant pumpkins. Over. Good boy. Now, I did try and sprinkle there for a second, but I don't think we're going to get any accumulation of the rain here till this evening. There's still more over here I'd like to weed whack once the batteries charge. And I really should get in there and get the weeds taken out around the garlic. And if I do that later, I'll put the time lapse in right here. There's a bird's nest in all that thistle. I don't really know what kind of bird it was. Had small eggs, but it looked like the nest got raided, so I don't think I'm bothering anything. But if you recognize that egg, let me know. Just gonna leave it go. Oh, Pop, we did it. Pop, there's some other things we want to try and do today. Good boy. No, you want belly rubs? You've been waiting here so patiently. You patient puppy. Okay. Little scratches, little scritches. You might need your spring cleaning here soon too. All right, I'm gonna throw this stuff away and we're gonna pull some plants and guppies out of the aquariums to put in the ponds. Get your ball. Good boy. All right, I brought a bucket into the fish room here. We're gonna take out some of the floating plants. I have duckweed and salvia minima growing in here. For some reason, they do really good in this tank. They both have the same lights, but these ones grow a lot bigger. This one is the 75-gallon tank, and it is completely filled up on top there. The light's not even making it down into the water. It's not black water. The water's pretty clear. But the plants are just completely covering everything. See? Unfortunately, this is the tank that we had Seve in, and Seve did recently pass away. And if you caught the short video I posted, Seve is buried in the pumpkin patch, so he's going to be giving his nutrients back to the giant pumpkin this year. I see you, turtles. Calm down. I don't think we're going to be taking your guppies. But I do want to take plants out of the 55-gallon tank and definitely the 75-gallon tank because they grow the best in there. And I have all the same floating plants in all my tanks. The 20-gallon tanks are also covered with plants. So we can take a little bit from every tank here and we should be able to get a good bit to put outside in the outdoor ponds. A frog. And this one's neat. It has the pothos growing underwater. And I also have guppies in pretty much all the tanks, so we'll be able to get some moved outside too. But I'm gonna grab some water to start. Pop. Hey fishies, just need a little bit of water to put the guppies in and the plants. That'll be enough. We'll be right back. Pop. It's trying to rain. Big bird. Good eye, Pop. That's not a turkey vulture. Alright, Cheech and Chong, I lied. We are going to take the guppies from your tank. They multiply really well in the turtle tank with all the extra nutrients, so we're just going to take a few. Hey guys, what's going on, turtles? Let me get some of your guppies if you're not going to eat them all. You big reptiles. I see you. Let me see if I can see some guppies. Can I get any? I think I got one. I need a little bit more than one. Can I get a few? There we go, that'll do. Thank you, turtles. Pop. Fishies. Fish in a net. Hold on, bud. Oh, we got some youngins too. That'll be good. That'll be good. Looks like I got mostly males, if not all males too. The males are the colorful ones, and the girls are a little bit bigger, and it looks like we got all males. That'll be good. The little ones will be okay. We'll get everybody moved out to the patio pond. But we need to grab some plants up here too. I'm just going to take a handful, or a few handfuls. Guppies will enjoy some coverage till we get out there. Pop. Let me see how much I'm going to take a good bit of this stuff because I want to put some in all the ponds. I'll bring some light back into the 75. I've been letting this stuff grow because I knew I wanted to move it out. I just had to wait for the weather to warm up. That'll be good. Get the tanks cleaned out a little bit. Get some live plants outside growing. Gotta spread the love. Alright, I'm gonna get some more of this. Alright, pup, that's a pretty good bucket. Now we're gonna put some right here in the koi pond, and I know the fish are gonna enjoy some of it. I've tried to put it in here before, but it usually gets eaten. There you go. One pup. We'll let them play with that. We'll try and spread it around. But I want to put a good bit out in Mumble's pond. So I'll get some up here so they don't just eat it all right away. Spread it around. There we go. Salvia minima and duckweed in here. And duckweed can take over a pond unless you have ducks or goldfish. Both of them really enjoy the duckweed. Pop. I'm going to take a handful of this up for the patio pond. And we are going to put the guppies in here, but I need to get all the other plants out the Mumble's pond first. Put some of these in here. I can't cover up everything because this is the dog's water bowl. I don't want to fill it up too much for them. There we go. Get plants on one side, fresh water on the other. Pop. Hopefully some of these can start multiplying, but I know these fish are going to eat them. Oh, the geyser. Gorgeous. I don't think they're going to eat everything. We should get some of this to get started. There we go. Pop. Let's take this out and then we'll bring the guppies back. Gorgeous pop. Now I'm thinking no matter where I put them in the pond here, they're probably going to all blow down to this edge. This is where the wind blows, but I don't want them all down there in the corner, so I'm going to take them to the back of the pond here, and maybe they can get stuck in a few spots before they all blow into one spot. Oh, we have blooms on that flag iris right there. I need to get that replanted. It's got loose roots. Shove this down into the soil. There's not a lot of soil here. It's mainly just soft clay. There we go. Got to be able to see the blooms while they're happening, huh, pup? All right, let's just toss this stuff in there. Hopefully I don't grab any guppies. The guppies will do fine for the summer, but they're not going to last here in the winter. Gorgeous already. Don't need these drying out up here. Missed the water. There we go. They're already blowing around, pup. Looks like we might have some new growth on the cattails. It's starting. And there we go. We'll let all that spread out. See if we can get it to multiply out here. It's going to get a little bit of time before we bring Mumbles and the ducks out here to start eating on it. Oh, girl. Hey, pretty bird. We'll get you out here as soon as we can. And yesterday off camera, I did pick up some more stone here for the bank, and I was able to finish it off over to the ramp. And I think that's looking pretty good. We got blooms all over it, but we also have the bank completely covered up. So we should have less dirt washing in the pond now. Pop. You pretty pup. And now I just have to wait and see how long it takes for all those plants to float their way down here. But I have a little bit left here of plants, and I'm going to take these over to the collection pond, see if we can have another start going. The collection pond is what's collecting all the surface water coming down the hill here. We build up the fence line to try and get a swell going down the tree line, and all that surface water runs down the tree line and now into the collection pond. And we got some grass in there from weed whacking, but I think we can use some plants too. Try and keep this water fresh. And I don't have a direct plan for this pond right away, but this is just to collect all the water that's coming down the hill. I want to try and grab all the water I can that's landing on my watershed. Pop, almost done. But the collection pond is also where the overflow from Mumble's Pond goes, and we're also going to be piping the real overflow once we get it through the dam underground over to the collection pond as well. So there is a chance we're going to expand the collection pond and make it even bigger, but I did want to get it started now. And I know there's frogs that already moved in. And maybe I can even throw some minnows over here at some point and keep them multiplying in here without any big fish to eat them. And then whenever I need some bait or to feed the fish, I can just pull right out of this pond. Pop, the onions out here are doing pretty well. Oh no, we have a scape starting. Is that a scape on an onion? That's way too early. I hope that doesn't keep happening. We're supposed to get a few days of hot weather. Pop, too early. And we're keeping the cut flower garden covered for now. These next 4 days, whenever we go into the 90s, is definitely going to cook a lot of those weeds underneath. And hopefully we have a clean spot to plant some cut flowers this year. Pop. Let's bring these guppies to their new home, and then we'll wrap up. Come on. Welcome home, guppies. All right, let me see if I can get you all out of here without getting all the dirt. Got most of them. Head on in there. Keep my pond clean and mosquito free. Hey buddy, you gotta go to work. Hold on, Pop. Yep, we got fish in a bucket. I can't see anything past those ears, boy. Trying to catch fish here. Did I get them? Did I miss them? Did I get them, Pop? Can you even tell? You got nothing. Watch out. Let me try and catch these fish. Oh, he's following the net. Smart guy, huh? Got a smart guy here. Oh, I think I got him. Try and get him to swim out without... Puppy, can I see the fish, buddy? Hey, back that nose up. Can't see anything. Hey guys, swim up. Swim up now. There's a bunch of dirt in the net, guy. Come on, swim out of the dirt. Up to the top here. Come on, bud. I'm not releasing all the dirt in here. Come here. There you go. There you go. Jump. Jump to freedom. There you are. Silly fish. Alright, I think we have some little ones in there too. They're going to be impossible to get. There you go. I think everybody's in, Pop. Oh no, we missed one. Can I catch him? Nope, can't. Oh, there's a few in there. You know what? These ones are just going to go to the big pond. Not going to be messing around all day here. There we go. I think that was like 4 guppies that went in there. Pop. And if they don't go straight into the big part of the pond, they might survive for a while. Alright, Pop. This video got longer than I wanted. We need to go work on the homestead today, too. Alright, guys. That's going to be all for this one. If you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to keep following along with everything here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave, and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. Good boy. Go.